Now, I hadn't researched any information on HCG. I knew nothing. It didn't come with the book. So, of course, I got online a little bit and, found out what you're supposed to eat, Dr. Simeon's, protocol stuff. And just started doing that and had no support. Nobody around me who had been doing it, nothing. And this was around the time of, I want to say, it was around October, so I can't remember if I was on the drops during Halloween, but I was definitely doing the protocol, the diet, when it was Thanksgiving. And, of course, just messed that up, had a few cheats on, the other times, and what I had read from some people was that, if you have a cheat, it's okay, just, of course, don't worry about it, just keep going, it's just going to slow you down. But when Thanksgiving came, and then I was supposed to go into P3, and I really had no information on how to do P3, and then Christmas started coming. And when you're in a different country, well, Hawaii's not a different country, it is America, but when you're across the ocean and you're not with family and friends, and the holidays are just really, really hard, and I really missed home. I really missed Christmas. And so I was actually, done with the very low-calorie days. Didn't know what else I should be eating, but just, just not eating too much carbs and sugar and that. But then with just the emotions of the holidays and being homesick, I just said, we've got to bake cookies. We need this to feel like, a holiday. We need this to feel like Christmas. And to me, Christmas is, family, and it's cooking and baking, and of course it's Jesus. I mean, it's his birthday, so, and say that. But just all the traditions that you're so used to. So we need to bake, and at least so it'll feel like Christmas. And so he was like, I'm not going to eat them. And then, you just have one cookie, or one bite of cookie dough first, and then one cookie, and then you're eating a few more. And it's like, oh, but this is Christmas. And I think after, a few days of that, it was just like, oh, forget it. I'm going to enjoy the holidays. It's already hard enough. And hadn't dealt with the actual emotional eating. And really wasn't even knowledgeable about HCG. And I think that's why it's so important to know what you're doing and planning it when you want to do it, when should you do it. And so that was the first attempt at HCG. The HCG worked great, I have to say that. Even the homeopathic drops. I had one thyroid removed, and in Hawaii, I just would constantly sweat. I mean, not even like a girl. I mean, I'd sweat like some of the sweaty guys in Hawaii. And once I started taking the drops, I wasn't hot anymore. And I was like, this is awesome. Not only am I able to eat lower calories, and am I able to actually, lose weight. Back then I didn't know the term release. But I'm not hot, and I'm not sweating as much. And so that was really great. So that was an awesome benefit to me. But just, again, I didn't change my mindset. So then we had some friends that came to live over in Kona, and they had done the HCG, and they were doing injections. And so we had switched, my husband and I started doing the injections, and did the injections, did this round, and we had planned it right. And, we waited until after the holidays. It was more in the springtime, not much going on. And that went really well. I lost 38 pounds on that, and was doing really good. But there are still those times that, you just do those little cheats, or it's the little bite, when you're making the kids stuff, or different things. And For me, I cannot have one bite. I take one bite and I see, oh, it didn't really affect me. It didn't, cause a gain or anything. And so that one bite becomes 2 bites. And then nothing happens. It's like, oh, maybe we can try 3 bites. So that 3 bites and becomes something more, and then the scale goes up. So, and then once you wreck it, for me, my mindset is, screw it up. So I'm going to have to wait and start over. But I didn't do that on the injection round on that time. Got to the point in the end of, I think we had only done 23 days at that time. And what, again, I didn't know was all the information on the P3. Our friends had told us, you just incorporate more proteins now and still try to stay away from the carbs and the sugars, which is right, but didn't know you're supposed to still limit the calories, between 12 to 1,500. And they were eating crazy. I mean, we were at a barbecue, a birthday party, and they were taking the Costco hot dogs without the bun, because of course no carbs, and just lathering mayonnaise on it and eating that. And they would just eat whatever they wanted, as long, take the pizza toppings off the crust, because I'm not eating carbs. And that's what I thought P3 was. And so, that was okay, and I wasn't really seeing a gain when I was eating, but then again, my mindset was not changed to eating healthy and switching to something that was healthier for me or for my body, with especially like a low glycemic index, something that would not cause my body to react. So that's the difference. That's where I'm at now, is trying to find ways to help my mind change. And so that's why I'm vlogging. That's why I'm going on. I see that my time's getting really short, so I'm kind of skipping. So with that last P3, I came back from Hawaii to Washington, and I was doing super good. And then what happened was, you just start going out with the friends because they're excited to see you, and you say, oh, let's go here, let's go there. And again, not knowing all the P3 stuff, that, kind of, started to not let my body set at that weight, at that last injection weight. So that's where I'm changing. And that's why I'm calling, for me, I am saying this is round 1. This is round 1 of the information. This is round 1 with support from all of you who have been watching now and commenting and really helping me out. This is it. This is round 1. And really so thankful for everybody out there who's vlogging and looking forward to doing P3 right. It's helped me to not take the one bite, because I think, oh my gosh, if I take that one bite, I'm going to have to say so tomorrow, and I don't want to. So I'm so thankful for everybody who has been watching, and I'm sorry this is pretty long. I hope it goes on to YouTube with it being so long. It might not, and I might have to do 2 parts, and I hope I don't have to do it over again. So thank you, everyone out there. I do have some who are starting to watch my vlogs and commenting, and I thank you for that. But most of all, I thank you for actually just vlogging yourself and putting yourself out there and being real. And I'm really bad at remembering names, and so I only go by first name. I only remember the first names, and so it's Gina and Lynn and Felice. You guys are awesome. Thank you. I will try to remember in my comments to at least put your full YouTube name. So thank you. I appreciate you, and I am so appreciative. And I'll talk to everybody later. Bye.